Sporting touch of hands. Round number one. There's that fast start. And that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
K-Bomber, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Bahapanti parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings, every day we leave the house. It's game time, the game's mine, you know the vibe. Yo viajado el mundo entero, reppin' 305.
Welcome everybody to episode 10 of Don't Blink Podcast.
Yes.
You know I'm here with my boy Too Nice,
You
always in
already
the
know
building.
we in here, baby.
Man, today we got another special guest.
Yes.
My dog, my brother, my main man, DJ Epps, baby.
Yes.
Uly, what's good? Nice,
Yes.
Yes,
what's good?
sir. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here with us, man.
Nah, man, thank you for inviting me, man.
It's amazing talking to you again. I was actually on your show a couple weeks ago. You had my
Yes.
girl on not too long ago, too.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Amazing show. You got DJ Epps and Friends.
Yes, Monday to Friday, weeknights on IG, and recently, right before when we brought you guys on, we put it on Periscope, YouTube Live, Twitch,
Nice.
all
Hell
the
yeah.
platforms,
Hell yeah.
all at one time. Just dumped it on my OBS and made sure we are being exposed in all types of platforms.
Hell yeah, which is very important too, bro.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Pandemic, you know what I mean? Nobody's really out there, and you've been one of the ones that been able to, diversify as a DJ and use these platforms, bro, and just let it rip.
Yeah, I definitely got some good feedback from when I did your show for sure.
Oh, awesome, man. Same here, man, because at the same time, when I decided to do this in the pandemic, and thank God I did, I just learned that I was more in tune to people like you or new people, helping out some of the indie artists, and of course myself, you know what I mean? So that was needed in the DJ culture. So thank God for Instagram, helping me, showing me the tools, how to get my followers up, how to promote myself, how to be consistent. That's the most thing that we need to do is be consistent.
That's the key.
And thank God most of my viewers are like from India and Saudi Arabia and stuff like that. But, thank God for, that platform keeping me alive and keeping me relevant.
No, for sure.
Yeah. No, one thing we like to say on this podcast, actually, Tuna said this a while back, and it's the truth. This pandemic brought the old hustler back out of people. Like, if you know what I mean, if you had that instinct and you found yourself in a rough spot like everybody did, like, yo, what do we turn to now? You got that hustler and you figured it out, and Instagram made it happen for you. It made it happen for me too.
I shit, Uly, like right before the pandemic, I was ready to tap out. I was ready, and I was ready to tap out with the DJing thing in the clubs, because Too Nice could tell you sometimes the clubs, there's no more turntables. There's controllers. There's really, and if there's no controllers, you got to go internally. So the art of DJing is not there no more. So I'm like, I got bored. I wanted to try to do something else, but the pandemic hit, and I designed my new studio at my house, and I fell in love with my turntables all over again. And
hell yeah.
It's like pair of titties. You look at them. And I was fucking...
Natural titties or like paid titties?
Listen. Either way, they're pair of titties.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I was fucking the shit out of my turntables all year round. I learned how to make money on the Instagram. And I'm like, dude, why do I need to go back in the club?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, because nowadays DJs in the club, like new school DJs, you could just play music and go walk around and hang out with people and shit.
Which to go to what you were saying, and it's almost got to a point where like club owners would see it as just music is music. Like I just need music playing in my spot, and not the art of having a personality there to perform and shut it down.
Low key, I don't like it. I hate it.
Yeah.
You done got lazy. It's like buying cheap liquor for your bar. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Get a real DJ that's gonna perform and keep your people in the club to the end.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I love to do. Make sure my club owner, my promoters are happy. That we're going to keep them in till the end, and we're going to make sure that they spend money, pop bottles, and throw their hands in the air and have some fun. And so on. So,
Yeah, and we need old school DJs like you to direct people, dog. Get your hands up.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let me get
yeah.
alive. Cut the music and let people sing the verse and all that, Get
Yeah,
people
man. Nowadays, they just mean mugging, fucking up the couches.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yo,
pictures and shit.
literally today, while I was getting ready to come film, I was like, damn, I want to hear Epps like in his DJ voice. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that on my on the Don't Blink cameras. You know what I mean?
Oh man, and that's why I had to create that on my IG Live 10 o'clock weeknights, because you know what I mean, I'm my own PD. I could play whatever the fuck I want to play. I could say whatever the fuck I want to say, and I could just be me.
And
so,
have whoever
ladies and gentlemen, DJ Epps is in the building. Yo, that's it.
I couldn't do that on 99 Jams. I couldn't do that on 103.5 The Beat. So it's like, you know what I mean? I got my own station now, and people was like, damn, man, you make it feel like them throwback underground radio stations. And I was, that's what, that's what we want.
And in life, in life, we've seen it happen where something old school everything always comes back around.
Full cycle, always.
Oh, exactly, full cycle. And right now, we've been able to put ourselves in a position, even this podcast, like we are our own Telemundo. You know what I mean? We are our own MTV.
Yes.
We have the power, we have the creativity, we have the team, we have the support. You know what I mean?
The difference is we are own bosses.
That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
We don't gotta listen to nobody. You know what I mean? We may have to, listen to Mike. You know what I mean? Mike tell us what the hell to do and all that stuff.
You put my thought into words. I was thinking, and we have the freedom to get our own guests and say whatever the fuck we want. You know?
Exactly. And it's
that
more
helps.
It's more authentic like that.
Exactly.
When I was on the radio station, you could tell that's not the Epps I know. Everybody, every time I walked in the streets of Miami, there's like, yo, Epps, I love how you spin on the radio, but I know that's not you. Of course it's not me, because I'm playing for the PD. I'm playing for the corporate people. You know what I mean? I'm basically DJing with my hands
tied behind
my back.
Yeah, we had Laz in here not too long ago, and Laz just started working back for a station, so he's on the same trip.
Congratulations to Laz.
Yeah, Laz, hell yeah.
And he reminds me. Now I don't even say he reminds me of me, but like he's also a mentor, because I like to call him sometimes. To just get.
Absolutely.
But he knows how to reinvent himself, and he knows how to keep it moving at all times. And that's what I love about Laz, and I found myself following that footstep, and that's why I'm still here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm still here. Some of these DJs got trouble. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. And when Laz was here, he did say that when he started his globalization side of mixing, like that was his freedom, because he can play whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. And that's awesome, bro, that you've been able to put yourself in that, position.
Yeah, and him linking up with Pitbull too. You know what I mean? That that's just old school talk and conversations, and saying, yo, we're gonna do this when we, get to this destination, so we could do whatever.
Manifest.
And it happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
So my brother, I see here you were 2014 Diamond Award for Best International DJ.
Yeah, man. I mean,
That's huge.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I was in a
it's cool. We history makers out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Uly, nice. Let me tell you something, man. I appreciate all those award shows, but at the same time, I know what it is. It was favoritism. It was, you know what I mean? Right. But that year, I was going to Europe for 10 years straight.
Damn, nice.
10 years straight, every month. If not every month, every other month. I was visiting Germany, Switzerland, London, Japan. I was just going everywhere.
They love music out there.
Yeah.
They're really into it.
But when you look at those, those nominations and stuff like that, you could tell it's favoritism. You could tell, okay, you know what I mean? This person is
It's politics.
It's politics.
Politics, yeah.
But when I saw that international, I was like, let me see them get politic on that. Nobody really knows me from that organization. Right. But if you really recognize that I'm doing that, damn right, I'm the only one that's doing that.
Yeah. Give me my award.
Nah, give me, you know what I mean? No disrespect to my partners. Irie wasn't going over there. Khaled wasn't going over there. You know what I mean? Some of these DJs was not going. It was just me by myself.
Yeah.
I introduced, those European, Asian people to Flo Rida, Rick Ross.
Dope.
And you know what I mean? They don't even care for Jeezy. They don't care for...
So you broke them over there, in the
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That's dope.
Definitely.
That's dope.
Definitely.
Well, talking about that, when Epps called me, yo, what year was it, Epps? Epps calls me, Uly, and he's like, yo, too nice. I got this tour in Nicaragua. I don't know shit about Spanish, but you my dog and you killing it. Like, what's up? You down to ride? I said, I got my passport. Let's ride, bro. Yo, so
I'm outside.
Uly, and it wasn't just because the fact that I'm Haitian and my Spanish wasn't all good like that. It's just a simple fact that I need to go take somebody that was representing Miami to show, Nicaragua that we're going to come out there and we're going to show love and so on. And sure enough, he hopped on that plane with me, and we did a couple of parties. We went to Estali, we went to Managua, and we went to a wishing well.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. We even went through some quarters in a wishing well, bro, and look at us now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I shit, like some of the things that we wished, including health and all the good stuff in life. It came true.
Yeah,
it all came true.
Facts.
Because y'all wished it, but worked towards it too. That's what the key is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, thank you for going to Nicaragua.
Nah, thank you for calling, bro.
Yeah, they still ask you. They still ask for you.
Orlando too. That's his name, right?
Shout out to Orlando, and rest in peace to George. He had passed away recently.
Rest in peace, George. Yeah.
But you know what? That shows how the greatness in a good friendship, and how you have the frame of mind to put your people on too. You take them on a tour with you and be like, yo, I'm on the way up. I'm gonna bring you with me, help you. Now it's on you if you're gonna come up or not. But he put in the work and did his thing. That's also to put people on.
Definitely, and that's my job. Not just to put people on, but put Miami on, because Miami needs some help. I'm gonna be honest with you. Miami needs some help, and it's not our fault, but at the same time, we have to blame the whole entire Dade County, Broward County, whether it's radio stations, whether it's these little internet shows and so on. Miami has a thing about being separate, doing things separate instead of being.
Well, yeah, it has like a stigma of like some sort of type of ego amongst.
What do they call it? A bunch of crabs in a bucket.
Yeah. Trying to put each other down.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I think you said that in a show one time. And if it wasn't like that, if it was more ATL-ish, where everybody's just helping each other out, they have a network party on a Monday or something, I think Miami will be, just as good as the era when we had Ross, Flo, Pitt, Trina, and all of them come out. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. There was a. What were you saying?
No. I was just saying I agree. When I tell people, and it's not for none. There's certain cities like this, but if you make it out of Miami, like you were born, you were supposed to make it, because it's hard out here. People trying to drag you down on every corner. You know what I mean? Everything you do.
And that, what's important of that, leading off that, is like what we doing here, you know what I mean? And we coming together, we speaking our voices, we telling our stories, and what you're doing, how you diversified yourself as a DJ and as a brand, like you as a business, like you've been able to develop that, and which is, amazing that now you got a platform where you can put on other people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, only thing my problem is just, trusting people to create a team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think, History Maker, you guys are a team, and you guys been doing it great, you know what I mean? Me as a DJ, it's a lone, it's a lonely world.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody wants to get on your guest list, but next week they don't know you.
Right.
Yeah.
They know you now. 5 years later, you throw a Drake concert. That's when they want to holler at you. You know what I mean? It's kind of sucky.
No, but don't get it twisted, bro. It's lonely in this road too, bro. You know how many things I've given away, and then just seen it right there. Like, yo, I just spent,
like I said,
my heart
in the DJ world.
Yeah.
Too nice. You know what I mean? And I known both of you guys for a long time. More you, and to see you guys come together and build this. It goes back from what I seen from either whether it's some Kendall, Baja, Ponte crew back in the days.
Okay.
I seen it develop. Same for, I don't mean to talk about no other podcast, but same for, EFN and Crazy Hood.
No, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Them boys been together, and they just stayed together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
I had my night breeders at one time, but after
that chemistry helps. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
No, Garcia was here too, episode 2.
Yeah,
with Garcia, you know what I'm saying? And he mentioned the same thing that day. Yo, the Kendall repping.
Yeah. No, and they still have that heavy chemistry. They still fuck with each other hard, and that's why they're successful, because everybody helps them. They're not crabs in a bucket. They're actually pushing each other up to try to make it to the next level.
So you guys, them, Epps, you know what I mean? What you see is by myself.
Yeah.
All by myself.
Yeah.
Booking, promotions, whatever. All by myself till I, feel like I could, open up my heart and know that people are here by my side. I know you guys by my side. That's why it was important for me to be here. And I apologize for canceling out the first time.
It's love,
You know
though,
what I mean?
but it was for a reason, you know what I mean?
Yeah, rest in peace,
appreciate
Prince
you
Marky
being
D.
here.
You know,
Peace, rest in peace.
I was going through that situation. That you know, right when before I called you, I get a call from your boy LL Cool J.
Dope.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you know,
You got, hey, wait up.
yo, Epps. You know where Marky at? You know what I mean? So, you know, he was on the hunt looking for Marky, and he couldn't find him because Marky does the show on Rock the Bells on Sirius XM, and he couldn't find him. And, you know, I was like, that's weird. And I'm calling Marky. Marky D, everybody. Prince Marky D, rest in peace. I'm calling him. He's not picking up. So I'm like trying to send some soldiers to his house. I didn't know where his new house was, so I called Bodega Flea.
That's my homie. Just did a celebrity game with him.
Yeah. And Marky was, you know, taking him underneath his wing. So Bodega was like, yo, I'm going to run over there. I'm going to go check on him, OG. I was like, all right, bet. So he went, and then he found out, you know, a couple of hours the ambulance had picked him up. So I'm calling his son from Tampa, and I noticed his son started driving down from Tampa. I'm like, yo, Marky, you driving down from Tampa. What's going on? Talk to me. He's like, yo, Unc, when I get over there, I'll call you.
What, because Marky D was living here now?
He was always living here.
Okay.
He was always here in Miami.
Okay.
And so, you know, once he said, Unc, I'm going to call you when I get out there and figure it out. Once he never called, I knew it was like, dang.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I seen all the celebrities putting it up.
Yeah, rest in peace to the legend, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Original Fat Boy, Prince Marky D, my brother.
Pioneer, many accolades, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. You know, it's been a rough go round with a lot of that, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, you just got to be strong.
Yeah,
you just got to be strong, not just for them, but you know, for your family, for yourself as well. Because, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, Uly, I'm not built for that. I'm not built for people passing away back to back. I'm not built for both of my cars being stolen from my driveway. I'm not built for, you know, people putting stuff in my drinks and making me think or feel some type of way. Like the past 2 years has been rough for me.
No shit.
Yeah.
This pandemic shit
happened
was
to
real.
you. That happened to you recently with the drink thing.
Try to spike your drink?
Damn.
What? They're trying to root for you?
No, I got somebody close to me that happened to, bro. Was at a club, vibing with somebody. Woke up in his apartment with everything missing, bro. I know somebody close to me that happened to.
My shit was kind of,
especially you in that life too, in that nightclub life. So
yeah, mine was kind of weird, but at the same time, after it took me 6 months to figure out what the fuck happened.
Oh shit!
Time by time, you know, I had to hire a private investigator. I had to, I wasn't playing around. Like I had to find out what was this person's motive. You know what I mean? And you know. They came in my Instagram like most people do, and they want to come to my party. I put them on the guest list. But, you know, her motive was something else. I don't know if it was towards me or towards my wife or my family, but, you know, did something.
Boom, but where they at? They in jail already or what? What's up? What is this?
They've been in jail a couple of times.
Oh, shit.
Pulling up their record and their mugshot, it was shocking to see what they were up to.
Got
you. Know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, I figured it out when the smoke cleared. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. You know, my wife thinks other things, and I don't blame her. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But waking up in the back alley in Overtown is not a good look.
Yeah, that's not the part of the plan.
You know what I mean? You know, I leave the club at a certain time. You know what I mean? I get home at a certain time. But, you know, if there's a 3-hour gap and I'm missing. You know, something's up.
Damn, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And like I said, waking up in the back of an alley in Overtown was a wake-up call for me to not drink no more. You know what I mean? So I stopped drinking.
And trust nobody.
Trust nobody.
Even more.
Trust nobody. Nobody. The situation got so bad that I literally had to cut 15 people off. Block them, cut them. I didn't care to, because, you know, they were part of it.
Yeah.
And I found out they were part of it. So, you know.
Damn, yeah, it has been a
I
rough
don't
one, dog.
I don't trust nobody, man.
Yeah, no, you ain't wrong with that, bro. Especially when something like that happens, bro.
And then after that, what's up? You pop back up, and then what? Did your Epps and friends come after that? Like, what was the transition? Like, you know what I mean? Boom.
That's the love and hate that I have for the pandemic. Because I went through that. Maybe I needed to go through that because maybe God sees that I'm going somewhere further, such as History Makers podcast and Monsters podcast, you know what I mean, or something bigger. But, God puts things in your path to just try to make sure you adjust yourself and get ready for the future.
There's that cliche, but I live by it, bro. You live and you learn, bro, At least you're here another day to reflect and be like, that shit won't happen again. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's never going to happen again.
No,
it's
for
never
sure.
gonna
Definitely
happen.
learn.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, man.
My brother, I see you hosted the 4th annual How Can I Be Down. I remember How Can I Be Down when it first came out. It was DJ Raw, wasn't it? Raw? It was like
Nah, man. Raw did...
He was like a white boy with mouth full of goals. He went to prison for a while for like selling guns or
I
some
know
shit.
Raw. Raw's the homie, but Raw had a different type of conference. How Can I Be Down was for Peter Thomas.
Was it?
Raw was for, I don't know if it was Hoodstock or something.
Hoodstock.
Hoodstock.
That's what it was. I had them confused. That's my
There you
fault
go.
then.
There you
go.
I thought How Can I Be Down and Hoodstock was kind of the same thing.
Yeah. I hosted both of them, and those two alone, man, they helped put hip hop in Miami on the map.
Right. Well, and wasn't How Can I Be Down something to do? I might be mistaken on this too, but like something with Uncle Al. Or that was the Peace in the Hood thing.
That was Peace in the Hood.
Okay.
That was
So
Peace
I got
in the
them
Hood.
all mixed up. We got too many festivals in Miami, dog.
No. Peace in the Hood with Uncle Al and Hoodstock with Raw was they were more for the city.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm from New York, so I had to learn this myself. So coming in from New York, excuse me, Uncle Al would say, yo, Epps, and this is where I get this from. Yo, Epps, about Miami, you got to put the city on. You got to rep these artists. You got it. So I kept that in my heart, even when he passed away.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always putting the city on. That's why I'm always for the indie artists out here, because he said that. And Luke was like, I love how you just kept that going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, those guys kept it for this. They did it for the city. I think How Can I Be Down was more for the world. You know what I mean? It was on South Beach. You know what I mean? So the world was more into it. DJs from all around the world was coming in. Peter Thomas was a very good businessman when it came to that and did it right. That's why, Diddy kind of like followed that footstep and tried to do Revolt Conference here in Miami.
Got you.
And stuff like that. So, yeah, man, those conferences, awesome, man. And I thank Peter Thomas. I thank Raw. Even Diddy with Revolt for having these things in Miami so we could, progress.
I see that gave you the opportunity to open up for Run DMC and Jam Master Jay and stuff. That's huge.
Yeah, man. I that was in Jamaica.
Oh, really?
Damn.
That was in Jamaica. Yeah, man. Like that was the first time. Okay,
DJ took you around the world, man. That's another.
definitely. And that Run DMC opening up for them. Man, it was, first of all, it's Run DMC, so it was an honor. Yeah, man. So, me and Jay, rest in peace, Jam Master Jay, we was just already in the back, just kicking it, talking about our past. But the one thing I do remember, besides opening up for those guys, is hitting a chalice for the first time in the back room.
Yeah.
Dog, I swear to God, you know what I mean? They was like, Epps, why? You spin good. Come here. You need a break. So they told me, smoke this chalice. So the chalice is like, it's a huge pipe. From the tip is here, the bowl is where you at.
Yeah.
So I'm here about to take a puff, and they take a torch, and they had the bowl like this.
Damn.
Cooking that shit up like that. My nigga, that was probably the biggest pull I ever took, man.
Was that after the set or before? That was after the set.
That was after the
okay,
set.
So
Oh man! And before the set, when we arrived in Jamaica, the bus came and got us and everything. And I'm like, yo, where can we get some weed? And the tour bus guy, why you want some weed? He pulls it out from underneath his chair. How much you want? I was like, I just want a 20. He's like, why take this, man? He gives me a big old brick for 20. I'm like, so me and 210 Jack, you know what I mean? We went and smoked it, and we passed out. to a point. They knocking on our door. Hey, wake up! The show's you guys gotta go. Come on! Oh man, that shit knocked us out there. That was a great memory with.
Shout out to Jamaica and their weed, but
Yeah, hell yeah, knock a brother out.
And it wasn't even that, it wasn't that crippy weed. It wasn't that.
Yeah.
It was that Reggie Noble shit.
Yeah.
It's from the God Green Earth.
Yeah. Still knocked us out.
My brother, when did you get here? When did you get to South Florida from New York? How old were you?
It was early 90s. I want to say I was probably like 12.
12?
12, yeah. And thank God, me and my mom.
You came to Miami?
Yeah, man. We came from Harlem, New York, you know what I mean, where there was a lot of crack at that time in New York. So, thank God my mom got me out of there. Not to say I'm a crackhead or I would have done any of that, but I feel like, the way New York is, it could get you.
Just suck you in.
Yeah, not just to crack, but just bad habits, whether it's weed, whatever the case
Whether
is.
selling dope, doing dope, whatever.
Yeah. Or just robbing people. I don't know, anything. But New York is a beautiful place, but it just, the air is not that clean.
Yeah.
So coming out here was a major move for me because I didn't see no hip hop DJs killing it out here.
You were already DJing as a kid? You were already into music at that age?
I was just loving the music. I was listening to Funkmaster Flex. I was watching Ed Lover and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
And turntables, I'm like,
Your MTV Raps,
yeah,
right?
I was like, that's what I want to do. So when I came to Miami, it was only Uncle Al and Waggy T at that time. There was no Mauricio. There was no Khaled.
What area did you come down to?
I lived in Kendall.
Okay, nice.
I was a Kendall boy.
Yeah.
I went to Killian, you know what I mean?
Okay, dope.
I used to skip school and go to Sunset. Fuck them girls there. Go to HML. Fuck them girls there. And I found my wife there. You know what I mean? So, it was a great moment for me to come out here and recognize that it was a wide open lane for a hip hop DJ to come up. So now I'm doing hooky parties. I started going to UM and doing some of these frat parties.
Oh, dope.
And that led me to do my own party on South Beach at Sugar Shack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And next door, Fat Black Pussycat was watching what I was doing at Liquid.
That was Liquid, I'm about to say.
Yeah, man.
Chris Pacello or something like that.
Yeah, Chris Pacello said, yo, come do this room.
Yeah.
And
that was booming back there, man. That's when the beach was booming.
Dogs.
Cream and liquid
that
and
was
everything.
the best highlight of my life because man. I can't make this up. There was nights I would have Bobby and Whitney in my DJ booth doing what they do. You know what I mean?
What they did, rest in peace.
I would have Biggie or Little Kim come in my DJ booth. Actually, Little Kim would come in because Biggie couldn't go in there. You know what I mean? Jerry Seinfeld.
Damn, dog.
Tom Ford. Big names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they would glow in the party.
Oh, for sure. It was Dennis Rodman and Carmen Electra back then, too.
Like, I don't understand it. Like, you'll see a celebrity, cool. You see, you know what I mean, this person, that person. But people like Michael Jordan, when they step on they glow.
Yeah.
They glow with the lights and everything. And like, damn, that's Michael Jordan. And he's in my DJ booth. Highlights of my life. So, that's what made DJ Epps, a household name in Miami, Florida. You know what I mean? So, awesome. Thank you, Chris Pacello, for putting me in that spot.
For sure. And you had consistency too, bro, because
that's
tú no te
key.
quitado, you know what I mean? Like, you've been strong and you've been going no matter the trials and tribulations, but you've been able to figure it out and adapt and adjust and evolve and grow and put people on, and people love you and doors is open. When one door closes, 3 doors open, and you've been doing what you're doing, bro.
Good things happen to good people, but you said this at the beginning of the podcast, and I say this consistently. Consistency over time equals success. You stay consistent over time, you will be successful. You know what I mean? And you're the epitome of that, bro. So hats off to you for that.
If you're a hustler, sometimes you don't recognize how consistent you are.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, being too humble, they like to put that word on me. This year, I don't want to be humble no more.
Yeah, time to eat.
I'm always eating.
Right.
The humble thing is you taking my kindness for a weakness. That I don't like that no more. So if you want me to play your record and you don't know me next week, I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah,
because we got to do this together. You know what I mean? Jam Master Jay did it with Run DMC. Premier did it with Guru. You know what I mean?
Right, let's grow together.
Yeah, let's grow together. You know what I mean? Khaled did it with Ross. Like Drama did it with T.I. That's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, man.
No, for sure. And look, last year we had Turned Up Party. You know what I'm
man,
saying? Last year we got into the studio. Uly, you know what I'm saying? Me and Epps got a freaking banger. Shouts out to Rayvon.
You helped me create my first urban Latin American record. And big shout to DJ Chris for producing it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Rayvon. Big shout to Shaggy. He helped us push it.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So it was a great situation. And it's still flowing.
It wasn't me.
It's still flowing.
Yo, when I saw Shaggy post our song, like I was like, yo,
That's hard, bro.
what? Like that's Shaggy, bro.
Come on, man.
No, hey,
Like, yo.
Shaggy's back booming. He's on a commercial now with that. I wasn't me with
Oh
Ashton
yeah,
Kutcher.
yeah. I love that commercial, by the way. That shit's funny. But yeah, that shit was a shocking moment. But big up Shaggy, and I was happy for that. And that record is still growing. Thank God. Thank God. You know what I mean?
The music video now is we're gonna have to jump into doing a music video. It's like we did the song, then pandemic happened. It was like nobody could go out, nobody could travel,
man.
nobody could nothing. So we almost like just left it there. It's on all the platforms, by the way. It's on all digital
Yes.
platforms. It's
Yes.
called Turned Up Party, DJ Epps, Too Nice, Rayvon, produced by DJ Chris. And now that things are opening up a little bit, what's up? Let's get a little.
Definitely,
Let's shoot the
man.
video for that.
Definitely,
You know.
I want to make that plans for going into the summer because that record is still alive and
Yeah.
new. You know
Hell
what I
yeah.
mean?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't dance too much, but I'll be in the video like this here.
Hey.
That's it, man.
That's
we need
it.
that cameo shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That cameo shot. I just need that slow motion.
You know, we put Uly in a suit, you know what I mean? Uly in that MDO. Hey, yo, MDO, you already know we're going to come in for a suit.
Punches some butt cheeks. My brother, I seen here, dog, that you did something. The corporate offices of Nike booked you for a show. You did something with Nike. That's huge. You know, we all Nike
Yeah,
fans
man.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, at the end of the day, I'm always looking for sponsors to just help me out as well as me helping you out. So Nike saw what I was.
Hey, that's a plug right here. We're looking for sponsors. You hear me?
Yeah, what's up? Let me get some kicks.
Always, all right, Nike. So, you know, that year, you know, Nike was paying attention to what I was doing, and they offered to send me at a couple of locations and malls and stuff to represent them and play for them and so on. So that was a great look, and you know, of course, they flooded me with gear and whatnot. So that was a good situation.
That's dope. That's dope. That, and let me tell you that as you're talking, it just goes in my head. It goes back to consistency because we be consistent, and there's those days like, damn, dog, I'm putting in work, ain't nobody noticing, and then you get that phone call, yo, it's Nike, I need you. Like, damn, somebody is noticing. You never know who's behind the scenes looking at what you got going on. You know?
And that's how
so you just got to stay consistent.
Yeah, and that's how I felt about the DJ Epps and Friends show that I have now. You know what I mean? I'm putting all the work, but, you know, it was till after the summer I realized that network was watching me, certain networks, and now I feel like an NBA player, you know what I mean, and a draft pick. They trying to figure out, you know, which network I'm going to go to.
Yeah, how they can plug you in,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
know what I mean? So they watching. They watching. And I come to realize, you know, even in my comment, they ghost watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it goes to what you were saying earlier, you know, like, and then the consistency is like, you don't know who's, you know, everybody's watching. For sure, everybody's watching. Even though they ain't liking, they ain't leaving a comment, they watching.
Yeah, turning haters to fans, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. They either on their girls page or a little ghost page, you know what I mean? And they are watching.
Hey, look, you know you watching.
Yeah.
All right? Just make sure, don't blink. You know what I mean?
I like that one. Don't blink.
Don't blink. You know,
It's coming fast,
that's the
baby.
name of the vibe. Uly was in front of the dude. He blunked, bam, knocked out. Bye.
That's it.
You know what else I like? What is it? Rip It Up season?
No,
Let it rip
Let
season.
it rip season.
Rip it up. Come on, Epps. You still thinking about what you was in?
He's still going from killing the HML. That was that season.
Yo, that
bro.
shit stayed stuck there.
That was the name of that season.
Let it rip. I love that.
Hey,
you know?
that's old school Laps, all right? If wifey's watching, you know,
Yeah,
you
that's
man.
Trust me.
I'm fucking
Wifey
with you.
is ripping it up with me, man. Don't even,
Hey,
trust me.
let's
Hey,
go.
And shout out to Miami and all the Haitians. Sak Basig.
Yeah,
Nabule.
man. Shout to all the Zoes. Shout to Wifey, man. She got,
yeah.
you know, we helped her build the eyelash tech for her. You know, what I mean? She wanted to do the clothing store, but you know, keeping up with you already know, keeping up with designs and
fashion,
fashion is a lot. So
absolutely,
you know,
where's she at? Where the eyelash? Where is it?
Yeah, plug it up. Let's go.
It's at the crib. So
okay, don't plug it up too hard.
Yeah, because it's private. It's private. It's VIP only, baby.
Actually, we found a place, and you know, we about to build it up. But right about now, she does personal eyelash to certain celebrity people or elderly people, because there's a lot of elderly people that love to do eyelash for some reason.
Well, I got my girl always needs eyelashes once a week, once, twice a week. Once, twice a month, something like that.
Tell Dana come over, man. Like, we would love to have her at the crib, but she got to bring Mandy Rose with her.
Mandy need eyelashes too.
Yeah, bring Mandy with her, you know what I mean? And we go have a handicap match that, you know what I mean? I've been wishing for. But
we'll talk about that behind the scenes, then we got it.
Yeah, because look, not for nothing, Mandy suplexed me the other day when she was here. You don't want that, bro. You don't want that heat.
Dude, I do want that. What are you talking about, man? To get suplexed, I'm sorry, it don't even have to be a female. Just to get suplexed by a WWE superstar, it will be a pleasure. It will be a pleasure.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
My girl took me last year to Royal Rumble, and I saw Ric Flair. I saw a ton of people. When I saw The Undertaker, I was like, babe, I need a picture.
Yeah.
It's badass, dog. You know what I mean? Obviously, we all grew up with WWF. I was a Hulkamaniac in my time, Randy Savage, all this, you know what I mean? And as I grew older, I kind of got away from it.
Because life.
But still, even if you weren't that into it, you still know who all these people are. Because they're huge figures, bro.
For guys, and even with you, Uly, like, I look at you as a superhero. Like, you know, if we look at us guys, we paid attention to Batman. We paid attention to all these superheroes and WWE superstars. That they like superheroes too. So once you see them, it's like, you see Lou Ferrigno, you're gonna be like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? You see, those type of figures. You're gonna be like, God damn! I need to take a picture with John Cena. I need to take a picture with Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean? Those guys, you guys really are superheroes because you're fighting. Yeah. You're fighting, and you're fighting for your family. You're fighting for us and everything. So yeah, man.
Say Uly's hashtag fighting save my life.
That's right.
So speaking about fighting, what's going on this weekend?
Next Friday coming up. By the time this airs, it'll be Tuesday. So Friday, 305 day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Team Monster, don't blink. We're at 2 nights. We're hosting an event. It's we got a warehouse in Opalaca that we have a boxing ring set up and everything there, and we're bringing guys. It's a little movement where we're bringing people off the street, taking the beef off the street, and come put some gloves on. And you might come in as enemies. You might come in as people who know each other, something to prove. And at the end of the day, we're leaving, hugging it out, dapping it up, everybody having a good time, being able to see you, take pictures with you, with Laz. Dada's coming through. It's a Miami thing, man. We're out there just to show love to the streets. We got Fighting versus Hunger where we feed the people on the streets from local restaurants. So we're just trying to give back to the city.
Awesome.
And
thank you for having me to be part of that too.
Of course.
You can bring the kids?
Yeah, of course. No, my kids. Oh, yeah. Bringing the kids for sure. And DJ Lad's gonna be DJing out there. You know what I mean? I would love for you to jump on the tables too.
Man, that's too easy, man.
Exactly. That's awesome.
It's too
I know. Once you get Laz on the heat, you don't want to get off sometimes. You know what I mean? He like me, man. We just
who's gonna play? No.
And this is the first time our team is hosting anything like this. You know what I mean? So we're looking forward to it, man. It's a good event. For a good cause with great people and Miami based, so it's gonna be dope, And
it's only the beginning.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up, man.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, this time is about you, but all right, we're plugging it. You know what I mean?
Man, we're right here, man. Trust me, we're right here, man.
You gave me that alley-oop. My brother, talk about alley-oop, man. I know we talked about this before the show. I haven't been keeping up with news or sports too much. I'm too busy doing my own thing.
Same here.
But shout out to the Heat.
Yes.
They beat the Jazz 124-116. By the time this airs, we probably beat 2 more teams. But the Jazz is doing their thing.
Big shout to the Heat.
Shout out to the Heat.
The Heat are doing their thing.
I actually saw on Instagram they changing the color of the jersey too.
Again?
But we gotta stay up to par.
It's like yellow. They changing it to yellow.
People go to the game to be flashy. You don't even watch the game anymore, bro.
Yeah, it's like yellow. I seen it on Instagram.
You know Dale. Shout out to Dale Uptown. He's the announcer for the Heat. You never.
I heard of him.
Yeah, I did his show not too long ago too. Good dude, man. But Miami, bro, like
yellow. Do you agree with that color, yellow?
With I like the South Beach look that they had going on,
dope.
like the teal with the Miami Vice. There you go.
That was hard.
I like that. Yeah, but yellow.
It's like yellow, B. they switching it up on
They
them.
better like, not think we yellow out here. Better not think that.
Yeah, because if not, look what happened to Epps. You're flying in the middle of the alley.
I don't like it. Yeah, man. But you know, Miami, we're a city that the eyes are on us at all times, especially now. You know, when we were coming up, it was more New Yorkish. You know what I mean? Everybody had, even Miami people had the New York style, but now everything's turned around in this day and era. And Miami's like the place to be, man. You know, for everyone.
Yeah, we made our space.
Absolutely. But now I think, in my opinion, now more than ever, it's the place to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you know. Yeah, we have hurricanes and everything,
but I feel like everybody, like since everybody comes here, that's why it's been able to like get to the position where Uly's saying right now. It's like everybody comes here, bro. Every celebrity comes here. Every superstar, every politician, every
always,
president.
That's always. But now more than ever, like now people are living here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just by chance that people are that you can run
visiting and shit.
Right. Now it's like everybody got their house here. Everybody got their thing here. Music is going through the roof here. You know what I mean? Everything.
Everybody want to be with us, Uly.
Hey, we live where you vacation.
Don't blink.
They want to be with our girls. They want to buy our houses. They want to invest in our city. Yeah. That's great.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? The cost of living in Miami is going through the roof, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
what I was about to say. Just know
a house used to get for like $200,000 a couple of years ago was like $500,000, maybe more now. You know, it's getting
but
crazy.
You see the cribs in ATL though.
Yeah, they're huge, and they're like a quarter of whatever it is. Yeah,
cost of living
exactly.
Over there, you get 3 acres and a whole thing for like $100.
Yeah. Cost of living is different.
So let me ask you guys, man.
Flipping the script. Flipping the script.
I like that.
Interview you guys. What made you guys come up with this podcast? Who came up with it? Like,
so
I didn't see this coming. By the way, I'm just letting you know.
Okay, so this is how it started. I tried this out with 2 other of my friends. They got their own thing going on. So we did like a mock podcast. It went well, but we're too busy all on our own thing, right? Me and Too Nice are always together. Too Nice and me, I'm part of Let It Rip. He's part of Team Monster. We are both help each other out. We do a lot of things together. Been doing it for a minute now. Too Nice happened to invest in all the things you see here. You know what I mean? He just without no idea of a podcast. I already started trying when I did the mock. I already had my idea. We didn't have a name yet. I was trying to figure it out. I said on a couple of interviews before my fights on press conferences, I always tell people, "Hey, my fights are fast. Don't blink." You know. So we came up with like, "Oh shit, that's a good name." I don't know if you've seen the beginning of the podcast. It's me knocking Buddy out, him on stage. You know what I mean? Anyway, so we did our first one here. He was behind the mix board, kind of putting too many claps behind it. He
was abusing the buddy. That's funny.
Yeah, and then we had actually made like a little character from. So he was supposed to come in as a character, right? Leave, and then he was Too Nice. He stayed with the character the
whole time. What was the name? Billy Shoe Blanks.
Yeah.
Billy Shoe Blanks, bro.
Yeah. Fuck all that.
Fuck all that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hit it to him one time, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what it is. It's Billy Blanks and this motherfucker.
Fuck all that.
If you don't like what I'm doing, fuck all that.
But Billy never left the episode. We're like, all right, that ain't gonna work, bro. You know
hey,
what I mean?
Billy, fall back. We put Billy in timeout. Billy, go back to timeout.
Billy back there talking shit and hitting that clap button every 2 seconds. Like, all right, that ain't gonna work. So we actually the next one we switched it up, and then behind the scenes, me and Too Nice just talking. Kind of spitballing ideas. I'm like, dog, me and you vibe well. We talk good. We come up with good ideas. Whatever I don't think about in a conversation, you pick it up. You're witty, and you know what I mean. So I'm like, dog, you know, help me out with this. Be my co-host. You know what I mean? Be co-host, same shit. You know what I mean? Be my partner in this thing. He's like, let's do it. And then here we are, episode 10.
Yeah,
dog,
episode 10, bro.
And
just letting it rip.
At the same time, I got my network of people, he has his, and we're collaborating on that, bringing people together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's been amazing. That's how we got back in tune, and how I was able to do your show was through the team. Yo, I got Epps. I'm like, nigga, Epps is huge, bro. I would love to do it.
Man, thank you. I appreciate that, man.
So that was the vibe. Epps, I was just like, You know, I felt some type of way. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt jealous, right? Uly was over there playing with those. I was, man, you be over here, man. What you mean? What do you need, bro? What do you need, bro? Oh, you need that? I got it. Come back. Come over here.
Everything works out for the best of people who got the best intentions, bro. And that's how it ended up being. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It ended up being like that.
And we've been able to evolve, man, from the first episode to the second episode.
Yeah.
If you watch it, it just looks completely different. You know what I'm
we
saying?
even
So,
switched the seating around.
switch the seating around. Shouts out to the team too. Shouts out to the man behind the lens. Shouts out to Jaden. Shouts out to Jen, Rex, Mike, the whole team. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody found their place. Everybody found their niche.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And everybody, it's a well-oiled machine, and nobody got no problems with what they do. Everybody does it well, and we're moving forward. And you know how it goes. Yes, DJing is a self thing, but you still need some people behind. You need some production or some guys editing or whatever it may be. You need a little help, and you need to have those people that you could trust, which is our team.
You know what I mean?
This show got sentimental and shit.
So the show is also looking forward to going on a big network, correct? Right?
You know what we're doing.
Not to say that you're not on one now, but I'm just saying.
No.
But you know, if Tyler Perry calls you right now, type stuff.
Oh yeah,
Tyler.
So I'm glad you brought that up. Because my people, everybody watching, we just linked up with these people called 60K TV on YouTube. Matter of fact, this one's gonna be airing, or this is gonna be the first one airing on 60K TV.
Dope.
We teamed up with them. They got Laz and they got Pitbull on their channel on YouTube. So they saw what we're doing. They liked what we were doing. They have a show with Laz called LOL, Life of Laz, where Laz gets on there and tells stories. He brought me on as a guest, and we told one of our stories when we flew on a private jet together. Funny ass fucking story. You guys will see on the channel. And they're like, yo, I like the chemistry. I like what you guys got going on. We showed them our podcast. And they're like, damn, do you guys want to join in our channel? We could start monetizing things on YouTube. And at the end of the day, of course, we love what we do, but we got to try to make some money behind it. We're trying to feed families, feed people. So, yes, we came into this with the intention of, like, let's just make it happen. Consistency was a huge thing for me. I'm like, yo, people have to know that every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. they could tune in and watch this. You know what I mean? Once we switch it on people, you can't depend on us. Like, that's not, it doesn't go nowhere, because I feel the same way of something I can't depend on. So, yes, eventually, if we grow this into 60K and the 60K says, yo, these people want to buy out or whatever it may be, like Joe Rogan, shout out to him with Spotify and all that.
That's where it's going.
Right.
You may not see it, but that's where it's going.
But the best part about it is obviously have a plan and see where you're headed to, but just work, brother. Not be like, oh, I'm trying to get here, or and just like you do your thing and then Nike calls. You do your thing and then Run DMC and these people call. And it's just about you doing your thing. It's not you trying to make it and not you not being Epps. It's you being Epps the whole time. It's what gets you to where you're at today.
Exactly, and that consistency is Epps. You got to see him at 10 o'clock. You
Right.
You got to see him at 10 o'clock, because you never know. He might have Pete Rock. He might have Sean Paul. He might have
You don't
Dana
know who's
Brooks.
next.
He might have Uly. You know what I mean? So, and at the same time, I'm not gonna say I'm the only DJ, but my energy is different from any other DJ.
That's for sure.
Period.
No, for sure.
And you're definitely the most consistent when you have your show at 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. People could tune in and log on to
and
the
religiously,
live
religiously,
and they know they could be on there commenting and doing things. And just like our show, people get on there and bro, we have had a great feedback. Thank you to everybody watching. Truly appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we wouldn't be shit. That's the truth. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So
that engagement is real, though.
It is.
No, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Hey, when you look at the stats and it says that, time of people watching, and it's 833 hours of people consuming your content.
Yeah.
Every podcast is like 45 minutes to an hour long. You calculate how many days are in a week, how many days are in a month, and then you calculate 838 hours. That was like in our fourth episode that we had that number. You know what I mean? That's huge. That's like almost like 2 months worth of time.
When people you see that shit, you'd be like,
hey, that's the most gratifying thing for me. Look, to be honest with you guys, man, that's the most.
Numbers
I know that the money is gonna come. Whatever we do, the money's gonna come, bro. We're fucking awesome. We're doing things right. We're positive. We know the outcome, but enjoying the process of doing what we're doing. That's like, I wake up in the morning, it's like, yo, we shooting today. Great. It's Saturday. We working. This is work.
No, well said,
but this
dog.
is happy. This is happy work, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, well said. You gotta enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
And when you mention network, that is the next thing, bro. I want my own network.
It has to go. It's like, you know what I mean? Trust me. Besides 60K, and you're gonna get more people hitting you up.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Whether it's marketing and advertisement or it's a network, they're gonna be hitting you up because they're gonna want this on their show. At the end of the day, these networks need content.
Exactly.
They need content. Netflix need content. You know what I mean? They all need content. So, you know, me, you, Fat Joe, Pretty Lou, we figured it out. We got content and we consistent with it. That's why we be, you know, our numbers are up there. You know, people fuck with us. Some DJs or other podcasts, they tap out because they probably got 22 viewers and they can't figure out
because they doing it for that. They're doing it for numbers. They're doing it for
they're chasing the numbers.
Yeah, they're chasing the numbers. On the flip side, we're well aware that it's going to be a process. It's well aware that we're going to need consistency to get to where we want to be. How was the analogy? Consistency.
And consistency over time equals success.
Boom.
Talking about fractions. And all
you know
that
what I'm
stuff.
saying? So even our numbers on with the podcast, like in the beginning, even like we knew that it was going to be that way. We knew it was going to be 200 first. The next one was like 400. Then the next one was like, but at the same time, we're really enjoying what we're doing and learning. You know what I'm saying? It's been a learning process throughout the whole thing with the cameras, with the crew, with the editing, with the this, with the that. Developing a format where we can actually be able to really embrace our guests and our time and our friendship all and cohesive. With that being said, are you ready for the Don't Blink contest?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you better be.
That's coming. Before we get to Don't Blink.
Uly ain't gonna try to punch me.
I'm the referee.
He's a ref. It's me and you. It's me and you. We're going to go head to head. It's not now. We're going to do it downstairs in the other.
Damn, I just had a colada too. I don't know if this goes.
I still won.
Right? Let's go.
Hey, Epps, man, a big part of our show. We talk about this every show since day 1 to episode 10. I believe in UFOs, man. How far and how much, I don't know. If there's something out there and it's, I believe in that cliche, we can't be the only ones in the galaxy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I believe in that. I think it's crazy. I can't explain it, to tell you the truth. But anyways, leading to what I'm talking about is when Trump signed the COVID bill, in the COVID bill, there was something that said 180 days after they signed that COVID bill, they have to release all UFO information. We're down to 119 days left. Do you ever get into the topic of UFOs? Do you ever dwell on that? Anything crazy about that to you? UFOs, pyramids, any of this wild shit that nobody can explain?
Have you seen some things flying in the air? Are you a UFO? What you do?
I never was into the UFO things. I have seen things flying in the air. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's
when your wife throwing shit at you.
I seen those too. But I haven't, man. And now that you put that in my head, I'm gonna be on the lookout now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just pay attention now. But I haven't. But tell me more, man.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna get down the rabbit hole right now, but there's just a bunch of weird shit that's been happening. You know, you see people things.
The weird shit happening, definitely.
Yeah. well, I'm talking about weird shit happening, period. But then with the UFO things, a lot of things have been happening. People catching shit on their phones, and I think if you see 100 of them, it can't be all 100 people are fucking editors too, making shit happen.
Like Area 51.
There was some with some Navy pilot fighter jets where 3 different guys, they were all talking to each other, watching some shit fly. Everybody could Google this. Watch it on YouTube. It's some wild shit. Yeah. Like I said, it interests me, so I always bring it up. That's like something that's a topic on our show, so I bring it up. It's crazy. We're gonna find out in 119 days what the fuck the government got to tell us about UFOs.
Yeah,
you know and it might be another ton of bullshit. You know what I mean? But who knows?
So Uly, if a UFO just happens to crash near your tree by your house, you gonna walk up to it?
I'm
with
going
some
old school.
cafecito.
I'm going old school on. I'm jumping that bitch and trying to drive it.
Yo,
Listen, I think honestly, man,
Fucking reverse this shit.
I think me and my people, you included, we're all aliens in our own fashion. You know what I mean? We all got our own way of thinking. You wouldn't have made it to be DJ Epps and the man you are today and the figure you are today without being a little bit of, in a sense, alien thinking. You got to go out your way. And when people are telling you, nah, bro, don't do that. You crazy. You did it that way. And now you're showing people like, I told you, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that, in a sense, is an alien way of thinking to me. You know, that's the way I like to say it. I feel like I'm different from everybody. In a sense, we all are. You know what I mean? And that's why we have the positions we have. That's why people look at what we do. And that's why people want to know what we're doing next. Because in a sense, we're quote unquote weird, but in a good way. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. That's my theory of thinking when it comes to that.
when you said 119 days, in my mind, for some reason I don't know, I thought of like Independence Day. You know, like the big ass ship.
You don't see an alien pull up right here in an old cutlass, reverse that little spaceship into a spot,
come out the car doing that Spanish dance.
Dame tu casita. Dame tu casita.
Oh, yeah, my brother, thank you so much for being with us, man. You can find Epps on IG Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. on the live show.
Yeah, plug it up, Epps. Let them know what's up.
Listen, it's the #1 show, man. On IG, coming from a DJ, Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Shout out to Alex Sensation, D Nice. These are the only guys that's doing numbers like me. And I'm also on Dash Radio on Sunday doing a brunch party with Delicious Vinyl at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So you can catch me on that. I just did LL Cool J's Sirius XM Rock the Bell. So shout out to LL, shout out to Jay Hudson. You know what I mean? We did they do an all-city day. So they pick out a city, and they pick the top DJs to rep that city. So
you at the top, babe.
Yeah. It was me, our boy Laz.
Yeah, Laz is on there.
Dope.
Khaled, and Magic Mike.
Damn, dope.
And we all did a Miami mix. Like, boy, I forgot about some of these songs.
You got to put that jiggling, baby.
No, I went back to Clay D, my man.
Damn.
Like boot,
Yeah.
hey. What was them Poison Clan boys?
Oh, I love JT Money, boy. I love JT.
Money.
JT comes to my fights.
The Afro Weekend, you remember them boys?
Damn.
Give it all you got.
Remember, what was the dude's name? Tremenda Mentirosa.
Oh, Candyman, is it? Candyman had the...
No, something Ace.
Mellow Man Ace.
Mellow Man Ace. Yeah. Ooh, I love you. So that was...
I never wanna let you.
Hey, we're getting into our own mix here. Hey, my brother, thank you so much for coming, dog. For real, it's a pleasure having you.
What's up with this blinking contest?
Oh, we're going
to do it downstairs. You know what I'm saying?
We got a spot for that.
We're gonna do it downstairs.
Okay.
It's actually the Don't Blink contest, which was something that Uly would do with the guests here. Just playing around, and then we again.
It's like, pre-fight when we have our weigh-ins, we put us face to face, and we got so we do kind of the same thing here with our guests. You know what I mean?
And those pre-fights, if you blink on the low, does that mean you're scared or something?
You soft.
Yeah.
I got that mentality from Mike Tyson, so I'm like.
Next time I see a squirrel, I'm gonna be like, if I see that nigga blink, he's scared.
He getting knocked out. He getting knocked out.
See me, I'll show you some videos. I get up in their face. I like to be up in it, bro. It's a moment of truth.
We actually got some footage when the last time when Uly's fight, when it was 2 second knockout, 2 second knockout.
Yeah.
Like in the weigh-ins, we see the guy standing in the middle.
Well, yeah, they got because of COVID now. They make you stand a couple feet apart.
Uly said, "Man, what's up, bro?" He stepped up. The homie said, he said, "Yeah, he's getting knocked out." And
by the way, you cutting yourself short. I told you that plenty of time. That ain't no 2 second knockout. That's not 2 seconds.
Well, they said it was 3. We saying it's 2.
I thought it was
like 1.5. Yeah. And listen, according to the official rules, it's about 1.5 seconds. I've timed it 100 times. It's going to Guinness Book of World Records. We're gonna, once it gets there and we talk to the Guinness people, we've been back and forth, but once it actually starts formulating, we're gonna debate that. So,
awesome.
Hell
awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, brother. Congratulations to you on everything you got going on.
Thank you,
My
bro.
bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you understand. I was going to continue to tell people how we've been able to expand thanks to each and every one of you guys watching day in and day out every week. We are now available on iTunes Podcast, you know what I'm saying, Spotify. You can now listen to us.
Yeah.
You guys can enjoy our faces on YouTube.
Go for a jog and listen to us. You know what I mean?
You can catch the vibes of what we do right here. The links are in the description. And actually, the Don't Blink contest that we're going to do is going to be in our Podbean link. It's going to be exclusive content. It's not going to be found on Instagram. It's not going to be found on this YouTube episode. It's exclusive content. So go down there, Don't Blink Uncensored. Click the link and you'll be able to check that out.
And make sure you follow DJ Epps. Make sure you're tuned. Yeah.
Hold up,
at
though.
DJ Epps, everything. At DJ EPPS. Also follow DJ Epps _and_friends. If you want to watch my show Monday to Friday, weeknights at 10 p.m. Eastern on my IG Live.
That's it.
And
That's
everything
it.
else.
Monday you'll find us LinkedIn. You could, you know what I mean? I'll be watching. I'll be commenting. So everybody want to talk? You know, let's talk. We'll be on there.
And get our new single Turned Up Party.
Yes.
Rayvon Too Nice on Spotify. All platforms.
Yes, the first thing that Ep said when he came and he pulled up downstairs, he was like, "Yo, what's up? You got me some gear? What's up? You got me some gear?"
Well, listen, that's part of our show too. Show them what time it is. Too nice. Let it rip.
I be on the gram. I'm like, this guy pulled out another hoodie and haven't sent me nothing. Oh! I'm a motherfucking monster. Thank you, Loco. Thank you.
My brother. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, everybody, this was episode 10 of Don't Blink with DJ Epps. Legendary. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Check him out Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. on IG Live, at DJ Epps.
Yes.
Check us out, Uly _Monster. Too Nice Live. You already know. Every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. We premiering on YouTube. If not, you could go listen on Spotify, Apple, Podbean. Check out the Don't Blink podcast.
Yes.
We love y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be here. So keep watching. Keep us up. And we appreciate y'all. Love. Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you,
You
Epps.
know what
Thank
it is,
you,
man.
Epps.
All day, fam.
Don't blink.
Hold on. Yo, Epps, let me get I want to get that. I want to get your DJ voice. So give me like a drop or something, you know? Yeah, drink some water. Give me like, you know what I'm saying? Let me clear my throat.
Yeah, scrape that cafecito at the back of the
Yeah. It's a Don't Blink podcast official DJ Epps drop one time. Go ahead.
We're the Mr. World Famous DJ Epps, and I'm on the Don't Blink podcast, man. Turn it up live and loud, all right? DJ Epps, holla back at your boy.
My brother, thank you, dog.
Fam, thank you for having me.
I think me and Too Nice got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's gonna be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love, and it's because we love them back for sure.